Oh, what is up guys? It's the Nightwing at Way of Life Esports coming at you guys with another video here today. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over Karmine Corp reportedly signs Rekkles to multi-year deal. The LFL might have gotten the best AD carry in European history. One of the biggest League of Legends free agency moves of the year might be taking place in one of Europe's national leagues. Karmine Corp has signed superstar AD carry Rekkles to a multi-year deal, according to French sports website El reported that Rekkles and Karmine Corp started negotiations at the beginning of this past week with the prospect of signing one of Europe's most iconic players. The team was forced to move away from negotiations with AD carry Jax Sperkta. The Norwegian rookie was set to join the team for the following split, according to an upcoming report, but will now have to find a new team for next spring. And then you had the initial person that talked about this move with Rekkles potentially going to Karmine Corp. If this move is confirmed, Rekkles would play in the LFL next season and would be stepping away from the LEC for the first time in his career. He previously played for G2 Esports, where he hoped to etch a new chapter in his illustrious career by gaining even more success with one of the greatest teams in Western League history. But the roster failed to win any titles in 2021 and didn't even qualify for the World Championship. It was one of the lowest moments in his career by far. He left his legacy behind with Fnatic to join their perpetual rivals, and he was eventually eliminated by the same team in the playoffs and denied a chance to fight for the Summoners Cup. As speculation and rumors surrounding free agency continue to swirl, many people noticed that Rekkles' name wasn't one that popped up for the top teams of both the LEC and LCS. G2's CEO Carlos Ocelot Rodriguez Santiago even said that he tried to loan Rekkles out at a lower price, but LEC rules prevented him from doing so. The free agency period is certainly heating up, and it hasn't even officially started yet, because that's because this report was put out a day before today. But everything that I'm saying is still standing, actually. So let's see how this could play out. Literally, we had players like Promise Q and Jeskla going to like Mouse Esports, and then they played decently well for Astralis to pick them up. So, you know, it's really crazy how like a lot of people will say like, oh my god, why did he leave Fnatic and go join G2? Well, you have to kind of look at it from his perspective. When he left Fnatic, when he did, it made sense, obviously. You know, he had lost to G2 literally 4 splits in a row, actually, you know, and it made sense to join them because it didn't really look like Fnatic were going to be doing anything against G2. Like, the fact that anybody in their right mind could say that they, like, literally predicted for, like, Rekkles on G2 to fail is, like, just absolutely insane, you know? But I know some people did, and there was issues with Rekkles on G2, and the fact that Karmine Corp is one of the organizations in the European regional leagues to like sign Rekkles is crazy, because hasn't Karmine Corp been on everybody's mind lately, because they've been actually producing some pretty good talent, actually, you know? I'm not really too sure why they would sign Rekkles though. Like, why are you signing him? You know, it's not like you can't really make a franchise player out of this guy, because I mean, they're in the LFL, actually. You know, they're part of a regional system. They're part of like an academy system, quote unquote, right? So I don't know why they're signing him. Apparently, it could be a thing of like Rekkles just wants to stay relevant and he wants to prove himself and like work his way back up to the LEC, actually. And then when there is a split where like a team needs an AD carry because it's not working out, they could obviously sign Rekkles if they see him performing well in the European, Master League, actually. So, yeah, like, Karmine Corp signing Rekkles is actually pretty big. Like, you don't really hear about signings like this where, like, you have an academy, quote-unquote, like, you know, bottom tier league. No, well, sorry. Yeah, you have a secondary league signing a superstar like Rekkles, and Rekkles is a superstar, quote unquote, right? Because I think Rekkles has, you know, a good idea of how he wants to play the game. it's just pretty much outdated, and it's going to be kind of hard for people to really get past that image of him because he literally just played like that during 2021. I know he won the LEC 2021 Spring Split MVP, but there was other players that should have got that over him. That was literally just for like narrative bullshit that like the fucking production team likes to always spout at people. So yeah, Karmine Corp signing Rekkles, makes sense for them. It's going to make them a whole lot stronger. And if Rekkles can prove himself, he'll be back in the LEC in no time, actually. All right, now let's go over the other story, actually, which is, let me scroll up, which is Dignitas parts ways with Aphromoo ahead of 2022 LCS season. Aphromoo is the longest tenured pro in the LCS. He'll be entering his 10th professional season in 2022. Dignitas has released veteran League of Legends support player Aphromoo after 2 seasons with the team, the organization announced today. Aphromoo joined Dignitas ahead of the 2020 season. During his time with the team, he posted a total match record of 36-49, helping the organization secure 2 playoff berths across the last 2 seasons. Additionally, Aphromoo helped foster young bottom laners such as Neo and Johnson during his time under the Dignitas banner. Dignitas League of Legends tweet, "No one better defines what it means to be a professional than Aphromoo. We are grateful for everything you've done for Dignitas. Good luck, Aphro. See you on the Rift." Says to watch on Twitter. So let's play this actually.
I think it was, but he's going to get pulled back in as Pogoto is just launching himself into the team fight. Does pop the zone, his Viper is still over the wall, is dealing damage. The Q is massive from Aphromoo. As Pogoto will fall and Stixay is going to be next. Aphro flashes in to give Johnson the double kill.
Big deal there, and once again, there's potential fight. Axe is not quite landed according to Jay. The flash hook! Oh, he caught him! In goes Aphromoo, plays him, and Core is flashless. What a lasso! Acadian grabs the kill. Fuck!
What's going on? What the fuck?
To get it back. Maybe they can do it. Aphro might just try now, going for the flash, pulverize into the headbutt, and they're gonna find the damage. Aphromoo can do no wrong. Beautiful setup again, finds 2 more kills. Give this man an MVP already.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely played well on Dignitas, though. I know a lot of people still might potentially think that, he is the same Aphromoo that literally was the last part of that 100 Thieves roster that, like, pretty much just failed outright. He's played well on Dignitas, so if any, like, LCS organization picks him up, they're gonna do decently well with him, actually. Aphromoo's contract with Dignitas was set to expire later today when the Pro League free agency window opens. The decision to release Aphromoo implies that Dignitas did not come to terms surrounding an extension with its veteran support. Aphromoo will become an unrestricted free agent at 6 p.m. CT. Aphromoo is the longest tenured player in the LCS. He'll be entering his 10th professional season in 2022 after making his debut during the first LCS split in the spring of 2013. He's the only pro player who played in the first LCS split what the hell? That's still crazy. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. Let me read that again. Sorry. He's the only pro who played in the first LCS split to still be active in the league as a player. Aphromoo and countless other players around the world will have the opportunity to sign new professional contracts with the league free agency window officially opens at 6 p.m. CT. Honestly, like any LCS organization should want to sign Aphromoo. I don't see why you wouldn't, honestly. Like, even organizations like TSM Cloud9 should want to sign him. Like, I know he's played a lot of years, but this guy is still putting out a high, consistent level of gameplay, though, It's not like he's, like, phoning it in, actually. I think he's arguably a top for support in the LCS when you kind of factor in every other player, though. You know, like, I know I chose Ignar and other people, like, you know, earlier this year when we did our LCS 2021 Summer All-Pro teams, but like I said before, this guy is still playing pretty darn well, so I think any LCS organization should want to have him, though. I don't see why they wouldn't. And with that, I will see you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe. Most of all, enjoy. I'm the Nightwing, and like I said before in my previous video, I want to make sure I reiterate it here to make sure I cover all of the news in a, you know, timely fashion where you guys are getting the news all at once. I will be covering 2 stories during the videos. One story, thoughts and opinions. Another story, thoughts and opinions. Just to make sure you guys are reminded once again. And that is it. You know, the 2021 offseason is interesting, crazy. We have a lot of, like, quote-unquote big names not having teams, and I think it's something else that I'll be going over, you know, on my next episode of the Cloud9 podcast that I want to actually have, where I'm going to talk about this issue more in depth, because there's a lot of, like, you know, history that's kind of backing this right now, but I want to make sure I go with it with other people, that way I'm not going fucking nuts in front of you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe. Most of all, enjoy. I am the Nightwing, and Way of Life Esports is signing out, guys. Peace. Have a good day. See you guys later. Deuces. I'm out this thing, man. Peace. Alright, guys. Goodbye.